welcome to Yoga Galactica Love Stream, straight from our hearts and homes to you. Whew, wow. It's been a morning already. So grateful to have you here. So thankful to be able to share these streams. I'm going to very quickly share this on my Facebook. Yeah, that's about how it's going for me. Facebook page. And if you're watching, if you could please share this on yours so we could get more views and more people engaged and doing some breathing and yoga, I think that'd be great. We've gotten so many responses from people about how doing these quick shifts really help them ground in, become centered, more balanced in the morning. I know it does work for Siri and I, even teaching. We can feel your energy and feel all of you, and it is, I'm telling you, it is one of my favorite parts of the day.
Yeah.
We've actually been hit hard with quite a few different things, and I'm sure all of you have as well. The collective is feeling it, that these connections are so important. I'd like to, I'm going to share this, and then I want to give some really special shout outs. Siri, if you want to.
Yeah, so thank you and good morning. All of you new people that are joining us today for the first time, as well as everyone that's been joining us throughout this quarantine, as well as throughout the years. We just really appreciate you tuning in. And these quick shifts, it's like an anchor for us, you know, because otherwise our day would really have very little structure, you know, aside from like the daily routine that I do. But once I do my routine, it's the rest of the day is nebulous, to be honest. We do cook good food. We definitely take the dogs on walks. We got a little bit into Scrabble Go, which is an app on your phone that you can download and play Scrabble with us if you want to. It's really fun and addicting, and it just, you know, games kind of just take your mind off of what's happening in the world. Not that we want to be sheltered and in a bubble, but if we just focus on everything outward, it can be really intense sometimes. So these classes are like an anchor for us, and we do feel really good when we're done. All of your comments, all of your likes, your shares, your donations, they really mean so much. And we got such a beautiful comment the other day from Mike Andler, who just really just praised the video, the quality, the sound, the experience after he tried so many other online streaming videos of people doing similar things, and it was just a testament to, we definitely are doing something right. And we always say, even if we just help and are able to affect one person positively, then we've done our job. But the fact that it's reaching and growing and affecting more and more people daily, it makes us feel good. And we're not doing it, you know, we're doing it to help others. We're not doing it for us, but the positive side effect is that it does feel good, and so we appreciate it. We appreciate the love, all the shares, everyone that shares on their Instagram, Crystal, so many people.
Anita, Jennifer, excuse me. Yeah, so I wanted to just say thank you, Mike, so much for your message. It was so beautiful, and it literally just warmed my heart and soul and made our day. So we really thank you for sending these messages to us. Oh, thank you, Mike. Well, the dogs can't wait to meet you. And I also just want to say that I did not respond to anyone yesterday. So, Mike, I'm going to respond to you about the camel ride, which is the first exercise we did, and something that came to me this morning, you know, these quick shifts, if there's something that you love to do, feel free to modify our practice. Like if we're doing something but you have a move that just you loved, it rocked you, it made you feel really, really great, throw that one in. Like, have fun with this, you know. Feel free to add in something that you really love. And, you know, we're still here with you, but you're at home doing your practice, so you can actually customize it if you want to and throw in something that you really love. That being said, We try to really give a variety of things so you can try many, many things so that later in your day, if you're going through something, you can, use one of the exercises that we did that really shifted you, and you can do that for 2 or 3 minutes and hopefully bring that shift back into your body. So we thank you, Crystal, Renata, Mike, Vanita, Jennifer, and I see more people, but again, I shared this on my page, so I'm not sure who else is watching, but I see lots of people on here, so thank you, thank you, thank you. Anything else you want to add?
Yeah, we found out some interesting news today. I think we mentioned last week that 4 of our family members, 2 in Colorado and 2 back east, and even more than that, have come down with this virus. And we just found out that my cousin's husband in New York, who's been struggling with his symptoms at home for the past few weeks, was actually rushed to the hospital this morning. So if that doesn't hit home, I don't know what does. It is more so now than ever time to take this seriously. The more we can quarantine, the more we can stay home, the safer we can be when we go out. It's just, I can't even stress it enough. I don't want to get too far deep into this other tangent that I was going to talk about, but we know some people in our life that just aren't taking this seriously, and it just baffles us, and they want to fight with us about it and argue with us and say that this is all opinion and we're making this up, and it just baffles me that this person says we're living in a bubble. I think they are living in a bubble, and I don't want to get any further into that story right now, but take this seriously, folks. It is just look up the numbers about how fast and how much this is doubling, the cases, the death tolls. So take it seriously.
Well, from what I've seen, actually, is a lot of people are experiencing the same thing. I've heard from many of my dear friends, because honestly, I reached out to them. I was feeling really down about this situation, and there's a lot of people going through this right now, Siri. So many people are literally looking at their friendships and having to reevaluate some of them because they see that in times like this, people aren't taking it seriously. And when you don't take things seriously and put yourself first, and I'm not saying that in a greedy way. It's not like I want to do what I want to do. It's like, how can I be the best version of myself so that I can affect the greater of all good? How can I look out for me first so that I'm actually able to look out for the world? And I know that sounds like, oh my gosh, that's big, Kamala, but it's really, that's the way it is right now. What we do every day could affect many, many people. So by you choosing to stay home, by you choosing to quarantine, by you choosing to be as safe as you can when you go out, you are putting yourself first, but you're actually looking out for everyone. So we thank you. And again, so many people have reached out with their struggles, with friendships, with roommates, with so many different things. And boy, are we on a wild ride right now. Holy cow. And that is why it's so good to meditate, to breathe, to eat good food, to get sleep, really listening into your body and doing those basic things that are not so basic right now. They're actually really important. So, yeah. Whew.
All right. With all that being said, we'll jump right into our quick shift.
Sounds good. Siri's going to start us off today.
Bella's here to say hi.
Bella Bear!
She doesn't realize that the camera's over
there.
there.
It's over there, Bells.
So she's faced the wrong way. But she likes to make her cameo. We got Bodhi here. We got Girl Dog. Buddha is right there
here.
too. So all the dogs are in the house. So this quick shift going to be probably about 30 to 40 minutes. Join us for the whole thing. Join us for part of it. But it really is a nice, full, complete little quick shift. So if you start, do your best to persevere through and finish strong with us. We do end with a beautiful little sound bath, and I promise you will feel shifted by the end. So, finding a spot in your home, your room, wherever you may be right now, you're going to Start by sitting up nice and tall, coming into a seated cross-legged position. And if you have trouble sitting on the floor in a cross-legged position, like it puts pressure on your spine or your hips, grab a sturdy, thick pillow and put it underneath your hips to bolster you up. That'll help. Or if you need to, lean against a couch or a nice flat surface, something like that, at least for this beginning part. So now we're going to take a nice big deep inhale, close your eyes, hold the breath full right at the top, and then we're going to open the mouth, exhale it out. That vocal verbal release gets to move any stagnant or stuck air or energy in the body, so we do it again. Deep inhale. Hold full right at the top, sipping a little more. Feel your whole body begin to expand, begin to ground, begin to center. Now, through a small round mouth, exhale the breath. Take your hands and begin to rub them together, creating some heat, some friction. Press the palms together and bring the thumbs into the chest at the heart center. And we take this moment before we begin our practice to drop in. And we turn our gaze inward, first and foremost as an acknowledgement and a recognition of yourself, of your physical self, your body here in this time and space, but also of your higher self that is eternal, perhaps considered your soul. Acknowledge all of the ways you're able to be of service to yourself, to your family, to your friends, and to the greater global community, as well as acknowledge all of your unique gifts and talents and abilities, and know that no one person that has ever lived is unique as you are. In fact, we are all equally unique and special. So now let the chin fold into the chest, turning inward, seeing this light radiating deep from within you, all the way down to the quantum field, the space between the cells. And then we extend gratitude to all of our teachers, our mentors, all of those that have shifted our lives and shared these teachings so we may be able to practice today. And we are blessed and honored to follow in their footsteps. And now take a moment, let the hands float down to the earth. And imagine right now, through your arms, you're blasting energy, positive, loving, healing energy down into this earth through whatever floor you're sitting in. Just let it flow into the earth, a form of gratitude and love for all that she provides, all of our food, our clothes, all of the happiness and joy. Everything that we use comes from this earth. And right now, I want you to make a pact to do everything in your power to treat her kindly, to treat her as your home, and to take care of her, for you are a fragment of this greater earth and this greater universe. So whatever you do to her ultimately affects you. Take a nice big inhale, sit up tall, and then exhale all the breath out. We're going to start today with just a short little breathing exercise. It's just going to be about 90 seconds, but it's going to help calm the body before we get into some movement and balance the left and right hemisphere of the brain, a little alternate nostril breathing. So sitting up tall, you're going to take your right hand, bring it up to your nose, and you're going to cover your right nostril with your right thumb, and take a deep inhale through the left. Hold full right at the top. To now take the pinky of the right hand, cover the left nostril, release the right, and exhale the breath. Exhaling through the right nostril. Holding at the bottom for just a moment, then take a nice big inhale through the right. Now use the thumb, cover the right, release the left, exhale. Continue. Inhale through the left. Switching nostrils, cover left, open right, exhale the breath. And then inhale through the right. Cover the right nostril, open the left, exhale. We continue just like this. So the pattern is you exhale through one side, and the same side you exhale through, you then take a nice big inhale through. And then you switch the sides and then exhale. Stay on that side as you also inhale through the side you just exhaled out of. Then alternate and then exhale through the opposite. And we continue just like this for one more minute. And see if you can slow the breath down even more. So try to make that inhale up to the count of 6, maybe 8 seconds. And as you exhale, try to extend it even longer, maybe 8 or 10 seconds. And by extending the exhale longer than the inhale, we actually send a response to our autonomic nervous system to come into a rest and restore place. And when we are in rest and restore, that's when our immune system can function at its optimal level. So slow that breath down, make it intentional, make it smooth. Good, just 30 more seconds. So make them slow, smooth, steady. And then exhale through this final nostril, final side. Then release the hands and take a deep inhale through both nostrils. And then hold full right at the top. Hold, gently squeeze the navel, root lock. And through a small round mouth, exhale the breath. Stretch the arms out onto the earth in front of us. And let your whole torso just fold over the legs. Gently sway left, sway right, and left, and right. And then you're going to come rolling up and over the legs into a tabletop position on your mat. And here we're going to start our first dynamic movement, cat-cow, a spinal flex. And this is one that we love to share in every class because it's such a good warm-up for the spine. And in the yogic culture, there's a saying that goes like this: you are only as young as your spine is. So it doesn't matter what your chronological age is. If your spine is not in good health, that's as old or as healthy as your whole body is. So we do this exercise to really get the spine feeling good, lubricated and loose. So spread the fingers wide underneath the shoulders. Knees are underneath the hips. On an inhale, you're going to tilt the chin up to the sky, arch the lower back. And then as you exhale, you're going to round the back in the opposite direction. Tuck the chin, tuck the hips. Good. Inhale, tilt the chin up to the sky, arch the lower back. Exhale, round in the opposite direction. We continue. Eyes are closed. Keep flowing with your breath. Inhale up. Exhale, round. Inhale up. Exhale, round. And if you can, try to breathe in and out through the nose and really get the full range of motion. I see a lot of people do this exercise and they'll move their hips, but their head and neck is not really moving. I want you to really tilt your chin up to the sky. And then really round the spine and tuck the hips, tuck the chin. So keep going. We can't see you, but I know you're doing it. Here we go. Inhale up, exhale round. Inhale up, exhale round. Good. So here in the beginning, you're going in first or second gear at a nice, smooth, relatively slow pace. But as you flow, as your body begins to warm up and become familiar with the movement, I invite you to bring it up into third gear. So take it up 2 notches. Get the breath going. Get the body moving. Good. Inhale up. Exhale down. That's it, 30 seconds. So now we're going to take it up one more notch, fourth gear. Get your body moving, people. Here we go. Last little bit, 10 seconds, and if you feel it, take it up one more notch. Here we go. All right, deep inhale, tilt the chin up. Hold the breath, squeeze navel, squeeze root lock, roll the eyes up and in. And exhale, round in the opposite direction. Here, we hold the breath out for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Deep inhale, hold. Now, release the posture and begin to rotate the hips in one direction with the breath held in. And then go in the opposite direction, breath held in. Now, come back to neutral, come back to center. You're going to sit back onto your heels. Stretch your arms forward in front of you and begin to roll the wrists. Go in the opposite direction. Take your hands, shake them out. And shake out the whole body, bounce up and down on the spine. Just shake, shake vigorously. And then release the hands down in front of you. We're going to step the feet forward into a forward fold. And then pausing here in this forward fold. Just let the whole upper body hang loose like a ripe piece of fruit. Look down at your feet. Let your feet be parallel to each other. Just let your upper body hang and sway. Let your head and neck be nice and loose. Let your whole body, let your hands reach down towards the earth. Good. Now with the knees slightly bent, on an inhale, begin to roll the spine up. Take it slow, nice and smooth. Shoulders come up to the ears and roll all the way down towards the back. And then pausing here, standing tall. Look down at the feet. The feet are parallel to each other, just about 5 inches apart. Inhale, sweep the arms up, reach out, reach up. And as you exhale, fold forward, stretch, reach, take it slow. Good. Inhale, lifting up halfway. Exhale, fold again. Inhale, roll the spine up. This time, sweep the hands up in front of you. Connect the palms above the head and exhale, let them float all the way down the center line of the body. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, fold, stretch, reach. Good. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, place the hands down and step your feet back into plank position, top of a push-up. Take a nice big deep inhale here. And as you exhale, slowly lower all the way down to the earth. Inhale, push into the earth, lifting up into cobra. Keep the elbows bent. Pull the shoulders down. Lift the chin. Lift the chest. Take some long, deep breaths right here. You can let your whole body gently sway left and right and left and right. Inhale. Tuck the toes. Exhale. Lift the hips up into down dog, just take some long, deep breaths. Spread your fingers wide and let your legs begin to walk in place. So bend one knee, keep the opposite leg straight. Good. Now step the feet together and inhale. Lift the right leg back up behind you. Bella's trying to teach class today. Good. Now you're going to let that right foot float down to the earth in front of you. Good. Your back foot, you're going to lift that left heel all the way up. And then you're going to take your left hand, place it down onto the earth, and gently rotate the right shoulder up to the sky and extend that arm. And take some long, deep breaths here. Keep the hips nice and low. Exhale, slowly lower the right hand down. Step the foot back into plank position. Deep inhale. And as you exhale, slowly lower all the way down. Inhale, lifting up to cobra. Exhale, tuck the toes, lifting all the way back up into downward dog. Good. Now step the feet together. Inhale, left leg lifts into the sky. Extend, reach, fold. And as you exhale, let that left foot float to the front of the mat, rolling up onto the ball of the back foot. Take your right hand, flatten it out onto the earth, and then slowly rotate your left shoulder up to the sky and stretch that left arm straight up. Good. Keep the breath slow and smooth. 2 more. Inhale, and as you exhale, slowly lower down. Step the feet back into plank position and lower the body all the way down, lifting up to cobra. Inhale. Exhale, we're going to sink back onto the heels, cross the legs behind you, and come into a seated position on your mat. And this next exercise we're going to do incorporates breath of fire. Breath of fire is a rhythmic, pulsing breath in and out through the nose, and we pump the navel as we breathe. So this is what we're going to do. Take your left hand, place it over the navel, and let the thumb and first finger of the right hand touch. Palm comes down to the knee, facing up. With the eyes closed, you're going to open the mouth, stick out the tongue, and begin to pant rhythmically, just like a dog. And as you do this, feel the navel pumping in and out. Good. Now close the mouth and transfer the breath to the nose. And this breath, it's equal parts in, equal parts out. And in the beginning, if you focus on the exhale, let the inhale come naturally. There you go. Ladies, if you're on the first 3 days of your menstrual cycle or first 16 weeks of pregnancy, you're going to stick with long, deep breathing for breath of fire exercises. That's it. And of course, if you're new to this breath, it might feel counterintuitive in the beginning, but with a little bit of practice, you'll sink right in. Now, both hands release back to the knees. Sit up tall, relax the shoulders, keep the breath going. That's it. Pump, 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 pump the navel. Now we're going to take the arms above the head and bring them into the shape of a V. You want your elbows to be locked and straight, thumbs pointing over the head towards each other. Fingertips curl into the pads of the hands and let the shoulders relax down into the sockets. Good. Continue breath of fire. 1 minute. That's it. Keep the navel pumping. Keep the arms straight. 30 seconds. That's it. And in these last 15 seconds, I want you to think about somebody in your life that's going through a struggle, and I want you to do this last little bit for them. Push through, persevere, pump the navel. Last little bit, 11 seconds. And keep the arms lifted. Inhale. Hold the breath full, squeeze navel, squeeze root lock, and exhale, stay in the pose. Deep inhale, touch the thumbs, reach the hands up. Lengthen the spine, hold 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, hands float all the way down the sides. And let them come resting in the lap. And here we take some long, deep breaths. Let the body come back to center. Let the breath come back to neutral. Try to sit as still as you can in this place. Good. Now just let the hands float to the knees, palms facing down. And you're going to let the chin float down into the chest. As you do this, keep the spine tall so we're not leaning the whole body forward. It's just the chin that's folding in towards the chest. And feel this length through the whole back of the neck. And then you're going to begin to sway the head and neck left and right, just like a pendulum. Take it nice and slow. Let's go to the right, counter or clockwise, and making nice big circles with the head and the neck. And then going in the opposite direction. Sit up tall, and then tilt the chin up to the sky. Let the head float back. And then inhale, come back to center. Good. And then we're going to inhale, stretch your right arm out to the side. And as you exhale, coming down to that right elbow, stretch your left arm up and over the head. We're just going to take some long, deep breaths here, opening up through the whole left side of the torso down to the hips. You can even roll your left wrist a little bit. Then inhale back up, right arm up, and then as you exhale, left arm comes down to the earth. Float that left elbow down, right arm up into the sky. Keep your right sit bone. If you feel that right sit bone lifting, use your left hand and press it down to the earth. So you're getting a nice stretch stretch through this whole right side of the torso, the ribs, down to the hips. Take a deep inhale, and as you exhale, slowly fold the body back up. Stretch the legs out in front of you. Go ahead and bounce the knees up and down for just a moment. Take your hands massaging down the tops of the thighs. And we're just going to do a nice stretch here. Long, slow stretch. So inhale, straighten the arms above the head. Exhale, folding forward. Let the chin float down into the chest and take 3 deep breaths here. You can let the head and neck also just sway left and right. And take a nice big inhale. And as you exhale, slowly roll the body back up. And then you're going to slowly roll all the way down onto your back. Come laying down in a comfortable position as we prepare for some breath work here.
Perfect. So you should be pretty relaxed right now, stretched out on your back. So I'll take a deep inhale and open the mouth. Sighing it out. We're going to get the breath going with the Wim Hof breath. Most of you know it. If you're brand new, we'll be taking 40 to 50 powerful breaths in through the mouth, out through the mouth. The inhale is really deep, and the exhale is a third of the inhale. So you're not doing equal in-breaths and out-breaths. It sounds like this. So really big inhale, soft exhale. We do it together, it sounds like this. Pull it in deep, soft exhale. This breath is changing so many people's lives, and the reason we teach it is because what it has done with ours. Rid my life of migraine headaches, kept us healthy and well for many years, and Wim Hof, the Iceman, is teaching people how to do this and change their lives. So give it your all. Laying down on the floor, deep inhale, soft exhale. And as always, you're doing this first for you, healing the body, reactivating every cell within the body, oxygenating the blood. Pulling the breath in and just softly letting it go, not pushing it all the way out, just a soft little exhale. See how much you can bring in and how little you can release, really filling the body up with oxygen. Good. 10 more. Get it. Not an equal exhale, just a soft exhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now inhale and hold and begin to squeeze the body, squeeze the glutes, squeeze the hands, squeeze the muscles, squeeze the toes, and exhale all the breath out. All of it out, and you're going to hold at the bottom of this exhale empty. Holding empty. You now relax. Relax every single part of the body. The fingers, the toes, the hands, the feet, the wrists, the ankles, the calves, shins, going to pull in a deep inhale. And you're going to hold that in. And you might surprise yourself. Every time you do this breath, there's an opportunity to hold out and in for a little bit longer. So as you hold this breath in, what are you grateful for right now? Let that dance in your mind. Let it fill you up. Maybe emotions will come up surrounding this feeling of deep gratitude. Let them come. But stay in the breath as long as you can. And if you need to, sip in a little bit more. See if you can hold that little bit of breath in for maybe 10 to 30 seconds longer. Again, you might totally surprise yourself. What are you grateful for? Let it fill you. And whenever you're done, exhale it out into your space, that gratitude. Good. We're going to jump back into one more round of this. So laying down on the ground, those of you who have just joined us, welcome. So laying down on the ground, on your couch, wherever you are. Powerful inhale, soft exhale, the Wim Hof breath, and just one round of this will change your day. So it sounds like this. How much oxygen can you pull into your body right now? Filling every cell, oxygenating the blood, filling the bones, the bone marrow, every cell, the mitochondria within the cell, revitalizing with this precious prana, which is breath. See your belly raise, the chest rise up as you pull in the deepest breaths you can. Because right now you're shifting yourself, your mind, your body, your spirit for the entire day. This will last. And the way that this strengthens the autoimmune system, the autonomic nervous system, is unbelievable. Truly. Check out Wim Hof. Breathe, yogis. Pulling this breath in to every single muscle, every tendon, every fiber of your being. Good. Let's do 15 more. And since you're really filling yourself up, I want you to think of someone in your life who really needs this breath. And do this last 10 for them. Imagine you're breathing into their lungs, bringing health, vitality, revitalization into their bodies. Get it, yogis. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now deep inhale. And you're going to hold. Begin to squeeze the fingers, the toes, the glutes. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Now exhale all the breath out. And you're going to hold empty. And as you hold this breath out completely empty, relax your body. What do you see behind your eyelids? How do you feel? How do the cells feel? I notice that when I do this breath, I can feel my cells vibrating, or at least that's what it feels like to me. What do you feel right now? As you relax and melt down into the floor, onto this earth, becoming one, first with you, with this earth, feeling the connection between all of us, as the interweb right now seems to be our mycelial network, just like the fungi a deep inhale. And you're going to hold that breath in. And you can pressurize for a minute, squeeze, and then relax into this hold, holding the breath in. One of my favorite prayers. Grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. May that be with you today. Sip in a little more breath. Hold that. How long can you hold? Let that gratitude fill you again. Filling you to the top. And whenever you need to, exhale that gratitude into your space, filling it up with love. Your love. What a gift. And now, all you need to do is relax. So if you have something to cover your eyes up. This will increase the melatonin in your body and allow you to relax a little bit deeper. If you need to grab a blankie to get cozy, do that. Because you have done such a good job, and now it's time for you to relax and enjoy this beautiful sound bath. So if you're still in the breath, stay there. You can join us when you're done. And for everyone else, let's take a deep inhale. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Open the mouth. Relax. remember who you are. Remember who you were when you pulled through the darkest night of the soul. Remember how you rallied, how you remained functional, even if barely. Remember how you changed, defied your genetics, and kept on going. Remember how you held it together as everything fell apart. Remember all the times you were stronger than you felt and wiser than you thought. Remember how you had a galaxy within you when you thought there was nothing left. So that the next time you know you're going to need a wildfire instead of a match to get through the darkness, remember the survivor within you. Take a deep inhale through the nose. And sigh it out. Wiggle your fingers and your toes. Roll your wrists. Roll your ankles, and then stretch the arms up and over the head, and imagine you're waking from a deep and restful sleep. You are alive. Rub the hands together, maybe even rub the feet together. What are you going to do today? Who knows? Wrap your arms around your shins. Give yourself a huge hug and tell yourself thank you for giving back to the most important person in your life. And if it feels good, tell yourself, I love you. And then you can either roll to the right or left and push yourself up into a comfortable seated position, or you can begin rocking up and down on your mat until you're rocked up into a comfortable seated position with your eyes closed. And sitting up nice and tall together. Let's rub the palms, fingers, knuckles, create some friction and warmth. Take a deep inhale. And as you exhale, coming to stillness, except for this breath, breathing you. And first, let's take a moment to give gratitude to the space that held you right now and that is holding you through this quarantine safe and warm. So taking a moment to send some of this good energy, we're going to bless up the space shift to your home, to your space. And let's take a moment to send a prayer of health, of safety, of love, of strength to all of the doctors and nurses on the front line, really working day in and day out, trying to really save and heal and comfort so many. So let's send them out some love right now from our hearts. Deep inhale. Blasting them some love and gratitude. Thank you. And right now, many of us have friends and family members who are going through this and so many other things. So I want you to think of someone right now, since we filled our cups, we have a little bit to give. So think of someone right now who's going through whatever it is that they're going through. Think of them. Bring their face into your mind. Take a deep inhale. Breathe in what they're going through. Sip in more. What do they need? Send it out in the form of a precious prayer. Bowing your chin to your chest. And take this precious moment first to bow to our teachers, our mentors, our guardian angels, our friends, family members, loved ones, our animals, all those who have helped us along this path of life, taking a moment to bow in reverence and thanks to them, sending them a prayer of gratitude. And last, bow to you. Bow to your will and courage to show up every day, even when it's tough to give back to you. Bow to your health and your body's ability to heal. What a gift. Remind yourself of this all the time. And bow to your journey, all of it. It's made you who you are. A magnificent, unique being. right here, right now. Send yourself some love. Satnam.
Satnam.
Namaste.
Namaste.
Aho. Blessed be. And rolling yourself up when you're ready. You'll be opening your palms wide on your knees and slowly, when you're ready, opening your eyes. Welcome back. And thank you so much for joining us for yoga today. It was such a gift to be connected with you in this way through these networks. We love you. We hope you have the best day possible. We are here for you at any time if you need to reach out, to talk, to check in. And as you know, this is our gift to you. These classes, we see how much they help us, and we're hoping that they help you too. If you would like to make a donation, you can, and you can do that at PayPal, which is yogagalactica@gmail.com. And you can do it at Venmo, which is @yogagalactica. We love you. We thank you. We will be doing this every day at 11:11. Thank you, Carlos. Thank you, Jessica. Good to see you. Thank you, Vio. Thank you, Vanita, Gretchen, Maya, Nancy, Mike, Jesse, Jennifer, Vio, Miss Kim Fire Group, Crystal, Renata. And I think I already said, Mike, thank you all so much. And there's some people I can't see because I'm watching from the Yoga Galactica page. Right when we're done, I'm going to go in and respond to everything that you sent. And Mike, I will make sure to send you that exercise, which is the camel ride. And I'd just like to say thank you, Siri, for guiding us and leading us this morning. Thank you for all your love and strength and support through all of this. We see you and thank you. Thank you so much to all of you.
And thank you, my dear love.
Thank you. Yes. Thank you so much.
Yeah, please share, leave comments. We love listening, hearing all those things. Also, a favor, if you have not done so, please go to our YouTube page and click subscribe. All of these videos get uploaded there. And the more subscribers we have, the more people can experience this. And so we love you guys so much. Have a blessed, beautiful day.
Eric, thank you. And we will be teaching tonight at 7:30 p.m. Thank you, Jenny, for reminding us. 7:30 p.m. is our full class tonight, so we hope to see you there. 7:30, smoke a joint, drink some tea, make yourself feel good, and join us to get shift face.